a lot of people have questions about the lyre. Where did it come from? What are the different types of lyres? And a little bit about the history of the lyre. So today I've put together for you a video to let you know a little bit about the history of the lyre. So the first thing is there are two different types of lyres. There are box lyres and there are bowl lyres. Box lyres are flat like a box, and they have a hollow faceboard where the music can reverberate. In a bowl lyre, like the Greek lyre, it would have a bowl which would look like a tortoiseshell, which was of course originally what was used. So the bowl lyre has the bowl shape on the back and the box lyre is flat on the back. So those are the two basic types of lyres. And from those we have everything else. So initially, the oldest lyre that is ever known to have been found in one piece is the golden lyre of Ur, and it is believed to predate the pyramids and also Stonehenge, which is pretty phenomenal. And it is the oldest stringed lyre ever, or stringed instrument ever found. It was a lyre, which is pretty fun. So that one is the oldest stringed instrument, and then of course there are lyres found in the Bible. There are both the lyres of King David as well as the harps of King David. And then there are the Greek lyres. The Greek lyres are the most well known. They're the ones that you see on the Guinness symbol. And they were originally a 7-string lyre, and Hermes was said to be the one who saw the tortoise up in the mountains for the first time and saw the sun glinting off of its shell and picked it up and said, "You are going to be more magnificent in death than you are in life." And he scooped out the tortoise and used the tortoise shell to make the base of the lyre. He then took ox skin and covered it, and the ox horns to make the arms, and then reeds across, and sheep gut for the strings. And once he did all this and tuned it, it made the most magnificent music. So when he discovered the herd of cattle that belonged to Apollo, he was so taken with them, but when he took them, he was taken with them, so he took them. And when Apollo discovered it, he was furious, of course, but when Hermes played the lyre so beautifully, Apollo was so taken with that he proposed a switch, and they traded the cattle for the lyre. And that is how Apollo became known as the god of the lyre. And that is the most well-known story about the lyre from Greek mythology. And so the lyre was believed to have been brought up from Greece. It was also found in the Middle East and in Africa, and it was brought up to Europe, where it was found in Scandinavian countries, in France, in Germany, and in Great Britain. And this is a Viking lyre, which is similar to the Anglo-Saxon lyre, which was found in Great Britain, only the Anglo-Saxon lyre was created in two pieces and was connected on the arms. And the lyres of Great Britain and of Scandinavia mostly had 6 or 7 strings, although some were found with as few as 4 or 5, or as many as 8 or 9. And though they haven't found a ton of different lyres, they found probably a couple of dozen different lyres, but they have found lots of bridges. And the bridge, as you can see, has notches for each of the strings, and that's how they can tell how many strings it would have had. And so that's a little bit of the history of the lyre. There are also modern lyres. The least number of strings of modern lyre is 7, and another one that's very common is the 16-string lyre, but they have as many as 24 strings, 40, even up to 40 strings. And so yeah, this one is modeled to look a little bit like a Greek lyre, but of course it is flat like a box lyre, which makes it different than the Greek lyre. And so that is a really, really brief history of the lyre, dating back about 4,500 years up to the modern day. And ever since about the mid 20th century, about 1940s, with the discovery of the Sutton Hoo archaeological dig with the Sutton Hoo lyre, they have started to become more popular and recreated in modern day, and now you can find plans online of how to make them yourself, or people who make them on Etsy to be able to buy them, so that people have started to play them again. So I hope you have enjoyed this brief history of the lyre, and if you're interested in learning more, be sure to follow us and like and share and check out all our links in the description. And we'll see you in the next video.